Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three things, and the first one being where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. The second thing that we're actually going to go over is all the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all of the daily challenges in extensive detail so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started so you guys can find Madame Nazar's location right off the bat. And she is located just south of Valentine today at the Dakota River area. Now, she's just right outside of Limpany, but your quickest fast travel location will actually be in Valentine, and pretty much just head straight south and you'll be able to find it no problem. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video, as it really does help the channel out. It shows your support to the channel. It tells me that you guys want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, if it's helped you guys out at any point in time, then make sure that you guys are leaving a like, because there's a good chance that it could help out other people that are looking for the same information that originally brought you here as well. So a like is definitely appreciated. And also don't forget to just watch the rest of the video if you guys really support me here and this channel. So definitely appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, I like to go after the coins and the lost jewelry if I do any type of collecting. I haven't really done a ton of collecting recently. I just kind of, if I find it, I find it. I'm not necessarily looking for it. But let me go over the today's cycles. But coins and lost jewelry are the best ones. You can make $540 per hour, and it'll take about 3 to 3.5 hours to complete those 5 different sets. You will need the field shovel and or the metal detector in order to complete those 5. So just bear that in mind. But coins are going to be a part of cycle number 1 for today. And then the lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 4. Now, the next 2 sets I'm about to go over will also require the field shovel and or the metal detector. The arrowheads at cycle number 1, and the family heirlooms at cycle number 2. Next 4 sets I'm about to go over, you actually don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them. However, you do need the collector bag in order to sell them to Madame Nazar, but hopefully you guys have enough gold very quickly to be able to get that collector bag, because if you want to make a lot of money here in Red Dead Online, the collector role is by far the best way to go ahead and do that. So anyway, we got American Wildflowers at cycle number 6. Excuse me, tree, because we're talking here. We've got tarot cards, a part of cycle number 1. We have the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 3. And we got bird eggs at cycle number 3 as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the daily challenges. We're just going to quickly go over the list, and then we're going to break them down in detail. So let's go and do that right now. We got 1 camp theme updated, 1 cormorant plucked. We've got a distance of 10,560 traveled by train. Feed your horse 5 times. We have 3 player kills with a repeater in showdown, 1 rescue someone in need, 1 visited Bulger Glade. $200 of money made from moonshine sold, 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer, 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar. We have 3 camp stews eaten. We have 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins, 2 goods sold to a distant buyer, 3 antique alcohol bottles found. We have 5 bird eggs, and then 3 collectibles sold to a Madame Nazar. We got 3 bounty targets brought in. We have 3 bounty targets hog-tied with the reinforced lasso. And then last but not least, we have 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. Alright, so you guys can earn 11 gold bars every single day from doing the daily challenges, which as of right now is the best way, in my personal opinion, that you guys can go ahead and make a lot of gold here in Red Dead. But if we ever have things like the showdown was a couple weeks ago, where it's triple gold, money, and XP, then by all means take advantage of that, because that will be worth your time and energy. Even if you're not that good in PvP, it's a great way to get better, and you're going to make a killing with those 2 items. So, and it kind of changes it up from the standard, you know, maybe you're always doing collecting, and then you can do something a little bit different. 11 gold bars are the possibility. There are 2 requirements to get 11 gold bars. You need to actually have a daily challenge streak of 21 days in a row by completing at least 1 daily challenge. And then the next thing is to make sure that you guys have all of the current roles and are at least a rank 10 in each of those roles. That way you guys have access to all 19 daily challenges. Alright, so let's go ahead and break these down. So the first one I thought I saw was camp theme. So basically go to your camp. If you don't have a different theme already set up, this will cost you a little bit of gold in order to do this, or money. Either money or gold. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually had to purchase any of the camp themes. And then just change it back to a basic. All you have to do is have a purchase of one of them. Then you can just bounce them back between the two, and that's all you need to do. So you will have to go to Crypts at the Wilderness Outfitters. Don't go to the butcher table. Different location, but it's inside of your camp, wherever that might be at. We have one cormorant plucked. I'm going to show you guys the location that I go for these. You can find these flying around, actually, the Heartland Overflow, just so you guys are aware, during the daytime hours. It's not too often that I find them, and it's not my go-to spot, but you can find them there. My go-to spot is actually south of Rhodes, which is actually going to be right down in this area, right behind this little house here, which has been abandoned. It's a nice, actually, it's a nice area, a nice house. I wouldn't mind having a cabin like that. But it's going to be right down here. And there's usually two that are sitting down along the coast. And if they're not there, then basically just right up the coast, you guys will find herons and all kinds of good birds along this coast, and then come back. And hopefully they'll be there. If they aren't there by the time that you come back, and as long as you're doing this during the day and you leave and then come back and they're still not there, join another session, and you should make sure that you guys go a little bit away, maybe like up to like Boulder Glade, because that's another area that you have to visit today, if I remember right. And then just ride back down after you join a brand new session. All right, the next one on the list is to travel a train of a distance of 10,560. Now, this is going to take a lot of time, first of all, to get that much distance on a train. And you got to find the train, first of all. So I like to go between Saint Denis and Rhodes. That's usually where I will find them. Otherwise, you guys can actually just wait anywhere that's really close to a train, like depot, and just wait there for a while. Whether it's in Valentine or Emerald Station, a train will go by if you just wait there long enough. Otherwise, if you guys fast travel down to McFarland's Ranch, it's like a 90% chance that going east to west, that during the day, you get, well, any time of day, actually, it doesn't matter day or evening or nighttime, there'll be a train basically coming into the station or just leaving the station. If it's not there, fast travel down to Armadillo. And if it's still not there, then fast travel back to McFarland's Ranch. If that still doesn't work, then you guys are like the 10% of people that it didn't work for. So that's usually what I'd have to do. Or that's what I do for anything that usually revolves around a train. If I'm not going to fast travel down to McFarland's Ranch, I just kind of chill out in this area by Emerald Station, maybe collect like some geese or ducks or whatever it might be in this area, and then I just wait for the train to come by. And it will. It doesn't take very long at all. It's like 5-10 minutes at the max. All right, let's go to move on to the next one. We got to feed our horse 5 times. Pretty much like right now, he's kind of pissy with us. So if we open up our wheel, a lot of people always say, hey, you're not feeding your horse. It's because you don't need to, actually. All I have to do is get off my horse, and it's going to resatisfy that. But we can actually go to the carrots here and feed the horse. And we just have to do that 5 times. Easy peasy. I like to use wild carrots, personally, just because you guys can find an abundance of wild carrots all around everywhere in the frontier, and then you can restock them. Relatively easily. The next one on the list was 3-player kills with a repeater and showdown. If you're not really into PvP, this isn't going to be for you guys. But as long as you have a repeater, and everybody does, because you have access to a carbine repeater right off the bat, you're going to be able to get these. So whether it takes you 1, 2, 3, 20 matches, it's fine. You're going to get gold for every match that you play anyway. Plus, you're going to get the gold finally getting the 3-player kills with the repeater in showdown. You have to rescue someone in need. I'm going to show you guys a couple different spots that are my go-to spots. I haven't done these in a long time because they just haven't happened for me. But Blue Water Marsh area has 2 of them. There's actually one right here, the A and the R, just south of Marsh. And then one also at this area, at this little homestead. And then if you guys come to this area, I don't even know what this town is. It's like a diseased town. You can usually find one there. So that's 3 spots, like right in a row. And then there's also another one that will actually have their horse be hurt right at this location. So there's like 4 different spots in like not a straight line, but it's a relatively easy path to travel back and forth to, that you guys can actually get 4 opportunities every single time. Now, again, these haven't happened to me for a while. I feel like it's glitched out right now, and Rockstar definitely needs to work on that, but that's usually where I honestly go and spend my time. And then last but not least was to visit Bulger Glade. We kind of already went to that, but it's south of Rhodes just a little bit. Just fast travel the roads, or basically go to where I showed the cormorants, and then you're going to be able to find Bulger Glade just fine. It's a Civil War battlefield. We have $200 money made from Moonshine. So as long as you guys have a batch kind of chilling at the Moonshine Shack, and it's a strong, you're going to be able to make, and it's a special recipe, you can make $247.50. Freak Plum, Argarita, and the Caribbean Rum will make you $247.50. As long as you don't break a bottle on the delivery. If you break one bottle, you'll only make like $180. So you lose $60, almost $70 from breaking one bottle. It's absolutely ridiculous, but whatever. We have 2 Moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. Hopefully one of the strong special recipes will do that for you. If not, then what you're going to need to do is start a batch. Doesn't matter if it's weak, average, or strong, and then don't add the flavoring right away until the preferred type buyers have changed, and then add the flavoring. Then you have to sell or serve for Moonshine to other players at the bar. It can just be one other player. It doesn't have to be multiple players. It just has to be one person. And you don't even have to be at your own bar in order to do this. You can actually be at a friend's Moonshine Shack and serve them, and that will count towards your daily challenges as well. We have 3 camp stews eaten. As long as you go to your camp and have the camp stew pot, that should be fine. Otherwise, I'm going to give you guys 2 locations. One of these does not work for me, and the other one I haven't tested, but I know it is there. I've had a couple of people tell me that the stew pot that's actually right in this general area, right across the street from the butcher in Valentine, will work. I've gone there for the first couple times. The last 3 daily challenges that we've actually had for the camp stew, it does not work for me. I'll just let you guys know about that, but a lot of people are saying that it works for them. Maybe it's just me, and it doesn't want to work for me because I have a camp stew. I don't know. At my camp, I don't know. I have no idea. And the other one is that black water at this location right here. You go right in the middle of this, you guys will find a camp stew pot ready to be eaten from, and you guys can take advantage of that. Otherwise, just go to your camp, eat it. It's definitely worth it. This daily challenge comes up quite often, to be honest. 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins donated to Crips. The best way to do this, in my opinion, is set up your camp in either the Bayou or NWA, and then just go after the alligators, because you can find alligators pretty much everywhere. If you guys aren't finding alligators, you're in a glitched out session. Join a brand new one. The next one is to have 2 goods sold to a distant buyer. So you just have to have 2 goods available to be sold by Crips and the trader rule, and then to sell them. This will take about 10 minutes to deliver them or so just bear that in mind. We have 3 antique alcohol bottles, which again, antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 3. We have bird eggs, which will also be a part of cycle number 3. And then you have to sell 3 collectibles to Madame Nazar directly. So if you guys go after an entire full set, or maybe you guys are just going after the coins because it's, the 1800 coin collection set today, then you're going to have to physically go to Madame Nazar's location along the Dakota River south of Valentine in order to sell or to get this one completed. Don't deliver them via the post office because they won't count as collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. We have 3 bounty targets brought in total. It does not matter where you guys bring them in from. We have 3 bounty targets hogtied with a reinforced lasso. Honestly, if you guys are a bounty hunter, you guys should have the reinforced lasso no matter what. And then last but not least, we have a hard or legendary bounty mission completed. If you guys want something a little bit more exciting and make a little bit more money from this, do the legendary. If you want something quick and simple, do the hard. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, then by all means, leave a comment down below so that I can do my best to help you guys out. But if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to check out my live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Those times are listed on my website, which is gamercorey.com. I strongly recommend that you guys check out my website on those days, just in case you guys are subscribed to the channel and have bell notifications turned on. If you guys don't get notified, go there that day. It will tell you the time I am going live. Those times are accurate and correct. I updated them the day before. There's that. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.